Welcome to today's 2-Minute Prophecy. Today I want to talk a little bit about Joseph and what Joseph has to do with our end times prophecies. Most people know the story of Joseph, how he was sold into slavery, and I want to read a little bit about that in the Bible. In Genesis chapter 37, 27 to 28, we read that his brothers wanted to sell Joseph into slavery. Let's sell Joseph to those Ishmaelite traders. Let's not be responsible for his death. After all, he is our brother. And his brothers agreed. So when the traders came by, his brothers pulled Joseph out of the pit and sold him for 20 pieces of silver. And the Ishmaelite traders took him along to Egypt. Now, that's the story of how Joseph gets started. He gets sold into slavery. He finds favor with Pharaoh. Pharaoh puts him in charge of everything. Joseph brings his whole family into Egypt, and the purpose of that was in a vision from that Abraham had back in Genesis 15. In Genesis 15, verses 12 through 21. That evening, as the sun was going down, Abram fell into a deep sleep. He saw a terrifying vision of darkness and horror. Then the Lord told Abram, "You can be sure that your descendants will be strangers in a foreign land, and they will be oppressed as slaves for 400 years. But I will punish the nation that enslaves them, and in the end they will come away with great wealth. After 4 generations, your descendants will return here to this land when the sin of the Amorites has run its course." So God's allowing the sin to run its course in this land of these people that live there. Well, the Amorites are descendants of Ham and from Noah's son Ham, and they are cursed. And the surrounding area are Ishmaelites from Ishmael, and they hate the Israelites. And they're a cursed nation, they're a cursed land. The Arab nations today are descendants of all of those nations, and that is why we have turmoil today. And that, even back then, we see the foreshadowing of the hatred towards Israel. And that's your 2-Minute Prophecy.